to the production of the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon, the one-act, stay-at-home edition performed by the 6th graders at McCullough International School. Directed by the almighty Miss Gans, the Great, we are so excited to show you what we've been working so hard at all year. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy our show.
Hello, and welcome to the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
Sunday, extra extreme sea monster slaying action as the three-headed pig battles the wolf of Wall in a bone-crushing cage match of death. No hop, and no pop, and no kick some iron. Ah!
What we're going to do here today.
And then the battle you've been waiting for. Snow White versus Sleeping Beauty in a mud wrestling death match. Who's the toughest of them all?
Okay, stop. We're not doing that.
Things!
You're weirding them out.
Fine, but I wanted to know they're no longer extreme in my book. No longer extreme.
This is the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
That's right, and what we're about to do today is going to blow your mind. Forget your children. If you haven't already.
A little background to begin.
The Brothers Grimm were brothers named Grimm. They are dead, but in the period before they died, the Brothers Grimm wrote 209 fairy tales that we know today.
They didn't write them.
The Brothers Grimm did not write 209 fairy tales that we know today. They were frauds, which would dig up their bodies and spit on their corpses.
No, I'm just saying they were collectors of stories.
Never mind that last part.
And these stories have become extremely popular. We all know them today.
Of course, they've all been changed by the mouse to be their enormous octopus-like animation empire, which sucks the life out of existence and crushes your soul in a death grip of happy songs and talking objects. I can't even speak their names out loud because they're looking for a way to sue me right now. You'll never take me away, Imagineers!
You know they own Star Wars too.
Ah! They're everywhere!
Okay. What we're going to do for you right now is return these fairy tales to their original glory. We have assembled the greatest group of actors the world has ever seen, and...
Is my camera on?
Yes, it is on.
Who said that? Am I on mute?
Our actors are so insanely talented.
Mom, how do I mute my camera? I'm on the show and I have no idea how to get off. Here, click. Unmute. Gosh, no. Okay.
Anyways, in the short time we have, our crack team of actors is going to perform all 209 fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm.
That is like 3 stories per minute.
Or a different number, if you know math.
Blood, violence, death, people being cut open with scissors.
And to make things more difficult, we're going to perform them all as originally intended, which is...
That is a one super mega juicy story.
Are you ready?
Yes, hold on, I need to go throw up.
Well, I don't know when he'll be back. So, once upon a time, there was a girl who was raised by wolves and whose mother died in childbirth, and she was abandoned by her father, who could spin straw into gold and make a deal with a series of elves if they would help him make shoes. There was also a talking fox in there somewhere.
And she was beautiful.
Because no one cares about ugly people.
Whoa, slow down there.
Point me to an ugly Disney princess.
Snow White.
Literally the fairest of them all.
Not my thing, sorry. She's got that whiny voice.
Anyways, there was a girl.
And she was poor.
Oh, I am poor.
Although, dirt poor.
She couldn't even afford dirt.
If only I could live in a boot or make some deals with elves or find a talking fox.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help overhearing your tale of misery and woe. Tell you what, I will grant you your heart's desire if you give me one small thing.
That sounds like a great bargain. I won't even ask what this small thing is.
Excellent.
What a nice lady.
Hey there, hot stuff. Oh wait, that's me.
Are you a prince?
Of darkness. Now, I happen to overhear your tale of misery and woe, and I'm here to help.
Well, actually, I just
sign this one small contract, and you shall conceive a daughter so beautiful.
Done! This is a busy street.
Hello there.
You're hideous!
That's hurtful. But I have a great bargain for.
My stomach recoils in horror as you approach.
I get that a lot. Do you want to hear my offer or not?
Sure, go ahead. You're probably trustworthy, and I'm stupid, and I don't judge people by their appearances.
Didn't you just? Anyway, I also make you rich. Rich, I tell you, beyond your wildest dreams.
Really? Because I have some pretty wild dreams.
This is really messed up. You seriously need help.
I also want a jet fighter with Tom Cruise in it when he was 23 and not to the weird stuff.
He was still into that. He just wasn't advertising.
I want a Tom Cruise clone then, that I can control.
I shall make you rich enough to achieve your dreams, and I only ask one small trug in return.
Sounds good.
Don't you want to know what the small thing is?
No, I'm cool.
Very well.
It was a good day for the girl. She fell in love with the prince.
Hey, you're hot.
I am hot.
Let's get married.
Score.
She grew very rich.
Hey, look, I just tripped over a giant pot of gold. What are the odds?
Ha ha ha, score.
And she conceived a child.
Whoa, how did that happen? You see, kid, when a prince and a princess love each other very much,
They're magic. Magic of the devil. And that's where babies come from.
Ah, the baby's coming!
Dang it! I mean, push, breathe, or something.
You're not helping.
I'm not trying to. I'm gonna be over here.
The miracle of childbirth.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you!
Focus your anger. Focus your anger.
Ah!
Ah! Yes, sweet. Throw over here.
Give her back!
She looks like you, a little.
Years passed. She grew into a beautiful teenager, Rapunzel.
I wonder if this is the name Rapunzel. What about Amber?
That was the name of your ex-girlfriend.
Amber was nice to me. Are you gonna wear your hair like that?
Shut up.
Honey, we're going to have dinner, so wash your hands.
You can't tell me what to do?
Don't talk to your mother that way. She sold her soul to the devil just to have you.
I don't care. I didn't ask you born. I'm going out.
You are not walking out of this house, young lady.
I do what I want. You don't know me?
I've had just about enough of this parenting. I'm going golfing.
When are you tell us there, Mom?
You don't have a lot of time to be choosy when you fall in love at first sight.
And just then,
I have returned.
Your time is up.
You know, I was in the neighborhood and I was thinking that I forgot something like 18 years ago. Then it was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to get that thing from that girl. And here I was, right at your house.
What do you want?
Your child.
Your child. She's mine.
No,
No, I'm pretty sure I made
definitely
it go
deserve
first.
her.
Nuh-uh, no, I even got a house built for her.
Mom!
What?
How many deals did you make?
Just 3. And I may have promised her hand in marriage to a talking rabbit. What? I was young. I needed the money. And the baby. And the prince. But mostly just the money and the baby.
This is why I'm in therapy. Oh.
You heard what I said. Witch.
For the last time, I'm an enchantress.
Girl, if you can guess my name, I'll release you from our bargain.
It's Rumpelstiltskin.
What?
It says right there on your screen.
and the little man stomped his feet so hard they broke through the floor, and when he tried to pull them out, he broke in half.
Seriously? That's how I die? Get my foot caught in the floor and break in half trying to get out?
Yep.
Ha ha.
That's gotta be the stupidest way to die ever.
Anyway, Rumpelstiltskin broke himself in half. Do it.
Ah!
I'm gonna clean that up.
Now that that horrid little man is gone, I will take you.
Excuse me? I'm the devil.
How did you do that?
The devil. I have powers. I've got more to claim than some stupid little witch.
Enchantress!
Whatever, witch.
That's it. Let's go.
Oh, you want some, huh?
Mom, let's get out of here.
Quiet, honey, I'm watching this. Go, devil!
Expelliarmus!
That's a witch spell.
Fine. I curse you.
You know what? This is stupid. Tell you what, if you sign this contract here, I'll let you take Rapunzel.
Whoa, this seems legit.
Mwahaha. And I disappear in a cloud of brimstone.
Well, come along, Rapunzel.
Where are we going?
I got this great tower built for you.
Run along, dear.
But Mom, I don't want to go with the evil enchantress.
Yeah, I didn't want to raise a spoiled brat. But sometimes you don't get what you want, unless you make a deal with the devil and some other weird people. See ya!
So the enchantress took Rapunzel and locked her in a very high tower without stairs or doors, which actually seem reasonable these days. As for the girl and her prince that just went back from golfing.
Hi, I'm back from my golf trip. What did I miss?
Forces of darkness battling it out for our daughter's soul.
Cool. Wanna go Hawaii?
Rock on!
And they lived happily ever after.
But our story's not even remotely finished.
No, it is finished, but it's also not yet begun.
That's right.
So let's get back to that girl, Rapunzel's mother.
You might be familiar with her mother.
Gretel, what are you doing out?
Nothing.
You seem moody lately, as if something was bothering you.
Our next story, Hansel and Gretel, or the original horror movie.
Unhaunted Hansel.
Shy term, haunted? Perhaps we ought to go into the woods where it's dark and scary.
Normally, this would be the part of the show where we ask for audience participation. Obviously, that's going to be a bit of a challenge. So, we are picking 2 lucky audience members to stand in front of you people.
Wait a minute. How'd you turn my camera on? Yeah, me too.
Never mind that. Have you been enjoying the show?
I mean, kinda. I have some constructive criticism about the first scene, though.
Shh, we don't care. Now, audience out there, these 2 people represent you. They're all your hopes and dreams wrapped together in a Cheeto-loving snack bottle.
So, what are we supposed to do?
It's simple. Just watch the show like you'd watch a horror movie.
Got it.
All right, let's get on with the story.
Hansel, I'm worried.
Why?
I overheard a wicked stepmother saying she was going to take us into the woods and leave us to be eaten by the wolves.
She does that?
I said we're going to the woods herself.
Uh-oh, don't go in there.
Okay, let's go.
Here we are in the dark and scary woods. Alone.
Not good. This is so not good.
Something's not right.
You're just chicken.
I feel so strange, Hansel. What's that?
Ah!
Looks like a house.
It's made out of candy.
This isn't suspicious at all.
Do you want to try the door?
Don't do it. Don't go in there.
Do you think I should? If only I had some kind of clue about what to do.
Don't go in there.
Okay, let's go in there.
It's dark in here.
Oh, man.
Is that your hand?
Is that your hand?
She's behind you. Look behind you. Turn around. Turn around. Look behind you. There's a witch behind you. She's right there. She's right there.
Are you eating my house?
We told you, but you didn't listen. Why didn't you listen to us? We said, don't go in there. And you went in. You went in. Why?
I'm sorry, but do we need to stop? Are you guys okay?
Nah, I think we're good.
What do you eat in the house, Hansel?
Maybe. I was hungry. It was made out of candy. You should try the floorboards. They're really tasty.
You know, I'm really disappointed in today's young people. You think you can build a house out of candy and no one's going to disturb it. But no, two of you little brats have to come along and start munching on the walls. In my day, we had houses out of candy and the kids knew enough to leave them alone. I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, dang it, I knew it. Get out of the house. What kind of lesson?
She's gonna eat you. Why are you talking to her? Run!
But first, why don't you want some more candy?
No, she's just fattening you up. That's all she's doing.
So Hansel and Gretel stayed with the witch and ate and ate.
Look at her name. It says witch. Why are you trusting her?
Why does my cologne smell like gravy?
Look, she gave me an apple to put in my mouth. Wasn't that nice?
Oh, come on.
I need some help cleaning out my oven.
Oh, heck no. No, don't do it.
Oh, I can help with that.
No, you idiot.
Do not go in there.
I don't even know I have to tell you.
Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
Come along, Hansel.
It's Hansel.
Oh, right, Hansel.
Oh, I can't watch.
Okay, I have a quarter. Can you pick it up?
A quarter?
Eat this, bitch.
Yes. Woo! Yes.
Gretel, you did it.
Wait a minute. She ain't dead. This is where they get you. Don't let your guard down. Yeah, it's so happy now.
No, it isn't. She's coming back. Her camera is still on.
How about we eat the rest of the house? Yeah.
Good idea, Hansel.
No, I see her.
I see her. She's right there.
She's behind you again, you idiots.
Oh, I'm melting. Oh, wait, I'm burning.
So they made it, but the horror wasn't over because Hansel found a bag of fairy dust.
Gretel, you want to try the fairy dust?
No, Hansel.
It lets you fly.
It doesn't let you fly, Hansel. It's just a bag of dust.
Here, let me show you.
How do I say this? He jumped off a cliff.
What?
I can fly, maybe.
To be honest, it's really up to you, audience. If you clap hard enough, Hansel will live. Come on, people out there.
Clap for me, people.
Come on, don't you believe a boy can fly? Come on.
Come on out there, please. Ah!
You didn't clap hard enough. He died. You know, I've done the show a lot, and every time the audience clapped hard enough to let Hansel live. Every time. I just don't know what to say. I think it really comes down to this guy, Mr. Claver. Yeah, I see you, Claver. You didn't clap hard enough. Your heart wasn't really into it. How do you face your children, sir? How do you face your students?
Oh no. They just came around your life.
He's in a better place now, Gretel, where his stupidity can't hurt him anymore.
Oh, Canada?
Sure, we'll go with Canada.
Anyway, after Hansel's untimely death, thank you very much, Mr. Claver, Gretel married a wandering woodcutter, and they had a daughter who would grow up to make a deal with several supernatural entities who would eventually imprison her daughter in a tower.
But
There's always a but.
one question remains.
Where did the witch come from?
Ooh, I know. Once upon a time, there was a dwarf.
I prefer little person.
In fact, two dwarves.
I prefer dwarf.
And these dwarves worked all day in the mines and sang their little songs. And then one day they came home to find...
What the heck is that thing?
She's huge. She's gonna eat me. Run for it.
You see, in those days, most people were cannibals, which explains the witch from before. The first dwarf, though, who we will name Slappy, wasn't afraid.
Gar, I like ladies, so, lady, I couldn't help noticing that you're in my house.
Whoa, this is a children's story.
So I'm gonna chop you up and eat you.
Time out, put away the hot sauce.
What? I'm just going with what my character wants.
You do not get to eat Snow White. You're not the villain of the story.
No, look, I've been doing some character work. Slappy has a hard life. He's been discriminated against for being a dwarf, and he works in the mines all day. He's got like the black lung, you know? And he hates the world. He just hates it.
He does not.
And he wants revenge against the humans who have wronged him. So when this giant lady comes into his home, sleeps in his bed, dinner time.
No. We are going to do this story the way it is written. Snow White cleans the house for the 7 dwarves, then she gets poisoned by an apple, then the prince shows up and falls in love with her because she's unconscious and can't talk back.
You know, maybe this fairy tale is a little antiquated.
This is a classic. What girl out there didn't want to be a housemaid to 7 freaky bearded dudes and then have no choice who she was going to marry?
Sometimes the classics are, how do you say, bad.
May I go back to being Sleepy Beauty now?
She's alive, get her!
Hold on, I thought you were supposed to be Snow White.
Can really anyone tell the difference?
Anyway, what I'm saying is that these stories need some spicing up here and there. A new way of putting them together, a new angle.
Fine, I don't care anymore. Whatever. I'm sure this dwarf thing is going to do a better job than me. Fine, go ahead, take my place.
Sounds good.
Wait, no, I didn't mean...
Alright, you're gonna be dwarf 1, alright? Gavin, you're still a dwarf 2. I'm the new narrator.
Am I still Snow White?
You're whatever you want to be, honey. Call me. So once upon a time, there's a house filled with dwarves, and these dwarves worked in the mines beneath the surface of the earth and swore revenge at the Upworlders.
Curse you, Upworlders!
And one day, they came home to find a beautiful girl sleeping in their bed.
Hey, look, a giant hottie.
She's huge. She's gonna eat me. Run for it.
Hold on, dwarf number 2. I'm tired of running, and I'm tired of being a supporting character. This is my time. You see, I happen to be quite brilliant, and I know for a fact that this giant hottie has fallen under a curse to sleep for 100 years.
I thought that was a Sleeping Beauty story.
From my perspective, they all look the same, and the only way for this giant hottie to wake up is to receive a kiss from her true love, me.
So you're gonna kiss her without getting extra consent?
What are you doing?
Just preparing my police report.
Fine. Hey, giant hottie, is it cool if I kiss you to wake you up from your coma? Sure, dwarf one, I would like that.
That was you.
Well, how am I supposed to?
What if you did an air hug from a 6-foot distance?
Fine.
It was love at first sight.
Oh, you weren't what I expected.
I'm better, baby. I'm the mighty dwarf Slappy, and I rescued you from the evil curse that was.
I was just sad I wasn't in a curse.
Forcing you to sleep for 100 years. I am your true love.
This is where you break into song.
I don't know the words.
That's okay, I wrote them down for you.
This says I cook dinner, clean the house, and leave my things to my husband?
It's a perfect marriage.
This is disgusting. I'm a modern woman.
Well, you're not going to live happily ever after then.
I'm going to tell this story my way.
Are y'all gonna need me anytime soon?
Yes, we are. We're starting over right now. You're gonna be Snow White this time.
About dang time, yes. I've just been waiting for my chance, but I'll rock. Oh yeah, it's my time. I'll come and true just like I dreamed. You can do this, Gavin. Time for this diamond to shine. Showtime. All right then.
She was the most beautiful girl in the entire kingdom.
You know it.
But stepmother was jealous.
Snow White,
Stepmother.
is that a zit I see on your face?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think you might need to tweeze your eyebrows. They're looking puffy.
No, they're totally fierce.
Moving on, and the wicked stepmother went to her room and gazed into a magic mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Well, it's certainly not you.
Meanwhile, Snow White was becoming only more fierce.
Work it, work it.
And just then, it was her stepmother.
I'm afraid it's over for you, Snow White, for I have a lot of money and have been through a lot of plastic surgery in Hollywood. I have tucked, sucked, vacuumed, and sanded every inch of my body with a diamond laser. And I've had most of my tattoos lasered off. Now I am more beautiful than even you.
Unlikely. Begin.
Yes, Queen Slay.
Enough. Snow White is still the fiercest.
Dang it. Well, how about an apple as a peace offering?
How could I take one of my martial arts skills?
Oh, it's on.
Not to interrupt, but I was just like in the neighborhood looking for a girl to come on to make out with, and oh my gosh, there's a chick fight.
And it was a glorious battle.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus yourself.
Go Snow White.
A titanic struggle of good and evil. Purity versus corruption.
I shall transform myself into a black dragon. Mwahaha.
No, that was in the Sleeping Beauty movie.
I thought we were doing Sleeping Beauty.
No, this is Snow White. Eat this, witch.
Ah, I'm melting. Actually, wait, I'm bleeding.
That was like so hot.
Like somebody else I know, friend.
You're very forward.
I'm a modern woman. Come on, let's get married.
And they all lived happily ever after, avoiding the traditional gender roles. And the 7 dwarfs cooked for them, cleaned the house, and did all that other junk Snow White was supposed to do in the story. The end. That was enlightened. Thank you.
But the witch was not dead.
It's just a flesh wound.
Stop it. We are going to do this without any Monty Python references.
It is but a scratch.
I said stop it.
Anyway, the witch felt bad and built a house made of candy and decided to eat children instead.
There aren't many career options for me. But the true secret origin here is of dwarf number 2.
Which brings us to the darkest, most disturbing fairy tale ever told, Faithful Johannes.
Never heard of it.
There's a reason for that. Welcome to Faithful Johannes, the original psychological thriller. Once upon a time there was a noble servant, Faithful Johannes, who served his king faithfully, as you might glean from his name.
Hey everybody, check out my servant, Faithful Johannes.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
He's the best. All the other servants are garbage. Faithful Johannes would do anything for me. Eat a bug, do it.
Of course, sire.
He loves it. All the other servants are losers. Nobody like Faithful Johannes here. Slap yourself on the face for me. Amazing.
Johannes loved his life.
This is great. Nothing like eating bugs and slapping myself in the face for my king.
But one night he was visited by a talking raven.
Hey, psst, yo, Johannes.
Who's that?
Come here, I got something to tell you.
Are you a talking raven?
Yeah, shut up. I got news for you.
What is it?
There's about to be 3 attempts on the king's life. You want to stop it? Listen to me.
Oh.
But you breathe a word of this, you tell anybody who heard it from me, and I'll turn you to stone. Don't tell nobody nothing.
Oh, okay.
First up, there's a magic horse, and the king's gonna think he's pretty sweet, but if he gets on that horse, the horse is gonna fly into the air, and the king's gonna fall from about 2,000 feet. Splat. So, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take this water bottle, and throw it at the horse.
But I'm in a fairy tale. I didn't even know we had water bottles.
Well, you do now. You understand me? You get that horse, or the king is dead meat, and I'll be watching you. Caw-caw.
The next day.
Well, my Faithful Johannes, let's go for a lovely stroll.
Of course, sire.
Something the matter?
Not at all. I'm fine.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, hi there. I'm a magical. I'm dying to tell my friends they're magic.
What the heck?
I didn't like the look of that horse, sire.
That was an adorable horse. Why would you do that?
Stress at home. Sorry.
Man, you've got problems.
Later that night.
Psst, yo, Johannes, come here.
Stay away from me. I can't do this.
Attempt number 2 is coming tomorrow at the king's wedding rehearsal.
I don't want to hear it.
The king's wedding shirt is cursed. If he puts it on, he'll burn to death.
How do I? I don't believe you. That horse is innocent, and I killed her. I killed her.
All you need to do is stop the king from taking the shirt and tear it up in front of him. But remember, you don't say nothing to nobody or I'll turn you to stone.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
You don't. Caw-caw!
Welcome, friends. It's so nice to see all of you mostly recovered from the plague. And I'm here to tell you why I love this big cat. Come here, you big Lulu. This is a day of celebration, because I love you, Honey Bear.
I love you more, Honey Bear.
Even our nicknames are cute. This is the happiest day of my life, and as a little present, I made you something. I sewed it myself, and I made it for you.
Oh, it's...
I hate this shirt. I hate it.
What the heck?
It's not your color, sire. It's an affront against fashion.
Oh, Honey Bear.
I'm never gonna try again.
That night,
I don't want to hear from any talking birds tonight. No, get out.
Yo, Johannes, you did good, kid.
Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Tomorrow, the queen is gonna die.
Stop it.
She's gonna be poisoned, and the only way to stop it is for you to suck 3 drops of blood out of the queen's neck.
Gross. I'm not a vampire.
Fine, don't do it. She'll die. No difference to me. Remember, don't tell nobody nothing.
I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
Caw-caw.
Okay, I had a rough night remembering that shirt, but I'm feeling a little better. But today is not about the terrible trauma of yesterday. Today is about putting a happy face on and
Oh no, are you alright, Honey Bear? Say something. Is there a doctor in the house? Can anyone save the queen's life? Anyone at all? Oh no, this is terrible. Someone do something. If only I could save her. Whoa, what the heck?
Thanks. I feel better.
Dude, Johannes, explain yourself.
Um,
That is it. You are sentenced to death for being a jerk. Where's my canteen?
wait, I always served you faithfully, sire, but that was a talking raven who was threatening me and telling me.
and just then, Johannes turned into a statue, because when a magical raven says stuff, you better listen.
Okay, that was mildly traumatic, not super traumatic.
10 years passed, and every day the king would stare at the statue of faithful Johannes and sigh.
If only there was some way to bring you back. No one needs to poke himself in the face for me anymore.
And just then, a ghostly voice emanated from the statue.
Ooh, there is one way to bring me back.
What is it? I'll do anything.
Take what you love most in the world.
That would be my 2 boys. I love my 2 boys so much.
Daddy loves you. I love you, Papa. You're the best, Daddy.
Banish them up to a far land, never to be seen again.
Done.
I feel so much better.
You're alive! Air hug!
And the king and Johannes lived happily ever after. The end.
What did I just watch?
That's the fairy tale right there.
He banishes his children to bring back his servant?
A good servant is really hard to find. You can always make more kids. Okay, fine. Johannes brings back his kids later because he's got superpowers, and one of those kids runs off to a far off home, becomes a dwarf, and lives in the mines.
Wow, that's messed up.
Yep, well, I think we're running out of time. But we didn't get to the Cloud Prince, or Little Red Riding Hood, or the Devil's Grandmother.
We've done the important ones, though. What?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, one last one. Once upon a time.
Thank you.
there was a little orphan girl.
Oh, I am orphan. Oh, I am sad. Oh, boo boo.
Can we pause here for a second?
Oh, how sad I am. Oh, boo boo.
Just hold on.
What is it?
A lot of people are having trouble with the internet service.
Oh, the internet service is bad.
Apparently nobody paid their bill or something.
Oh, that reminds me.
So nobody can get back on their performance.
Wait, what?
Well, I guess we can skip it then.
No. We are not skipping this.
How many actors do we have left?
Me?
Now you listen to me, you little reject from Nickelodeon. This is my chance to be a star, and you are not messing this up for me. There are important people watching. Probably, and I'm getting an HBO series out of this. Got it?
Well,
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Oh, how sad. Life is so sad.
One thing, I don't have the right costumes or props or...
Make it work, Gabby. Okay, so her mother died and her father remarried.
Mother? Where are you, Mother? Are you dead?
And the woman he married was beautiful Facebook cold of heart.
Oh, this new mother of mine is such a witch.
She's not actually a witch.
I shall spread these scissors upon myself to keep me warm. Ow! Ooh, they're hot.
So they called her Cinderella. Now, Cinderella's stepmother had 2 daughters, both equally beautiful.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong. I'm the pretty one. They're quite hideous.
Says here, they're beautiful too.
I think I know my story. Thank you. Oh, they're so mean to me. I shall now cry like I do every night.
Just then, her 2 wicked stepsisters entered.
Look what the cat dragged in. Does it smell in here, or is it just her? Oh, that was a good one, Giselle. Thought you'd like it. Oh, Cinderella, I need to get ready for the ball.
What ball?
The ball being thrown by Prince Charming.
May I attend the ball?
No. You're going to make us pretty. Make me prettier than her. I need Charming. I need him now.
I suppose. Okay, I'm going to need a lot of makeup.
Cinderella dressed both sisters for the ball.
Life is so unfair. Why must I live this way? Why?
But just then, her wicked stepmother entered.
Why, Cinderella, what seems to be the trouble?
I can't go to the ball. I am so sad.
There. I guess.
Thank you, I guess.
Just then, one of Cinderella's stepsisters, Giselle, entered through the door.
Mother, aren't you coming? In a moment, dear. Run along. Thank you. I will.
And just then, from the other side of the room, Cinderella's other wicked stepsister entered.
I really need to to be going. You do that, witch. What did you just call me? You heard what I said, witch. Oh, no, you didn't. Girls, please. You're both pretty. You're both going to the ball, and you both need to exit right now without saying anything else.
And so they left.
Thank you. Now, Cinderella, I am a fair wicked stepmother, so I am going to empty an entire dish of lentils into the fireplace, and when you've picked them all out, you may go to the ball with us.
And with that, she dumped the dish of lentils into the fireplace, like she said she was going to do. Oh, the humanity! Oh, sweet and beautiful bunnies! Why must I always be punished? I mean, it's just a couple of lentils. It doesn't seem all that hard to. I will never go. Never. I'm cursed. But what's that? What could it be? My fairy. It was a swarm of birds.
Question, do I have to play each individual bird, or can I be collectively the birds?
I guess you could be a collective group of birds.
You have no idea how much this means to me. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Oh, look, birds. They're so beautiful. Come, my little feathered friends. Come peck these lentils out of the fireplace. Oh, I am truly blessed. Thank you, birds. Fly, fly to freedom.
We're off to the ball.
Look, wicked stepmother, I've removed all the lentils.
Really? Wasn't that a kick in the pants?
So I will be accompanying you to the ball.
Frankly, I don't think you're good enough for the ball. Besides, you've got nothing to wear. Too bad, have to be going. Ha ha. Loser.
How can life be so cruel? Why? But what's that? My fairy?
It was another swarm of birds carrying a dress.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
What a lovely dress. Thank you, swarm of birds.
Tweet, tweet.
So who's going to do my hair? What a surprise. A fairy godmother? Isn't this where she sort of comes in and does her magic thing?
Nope.
What?
We're going by the original. There's no fairy godmother, just a lot of birds.
Tweet, tweet.
Well, I can't do this without a fairy godmother. He's going to send them something into a coach.
You walk there.
This is ridiculous. I'm Cinderella. I have a fairy godmother, and a pumpkin turned into a coach, and a bunch of mice turned into coachmen. Oh, so there's no mice either, is there? Next thing you know, there won't even be a glass slipper. There's no glass slipper? Well, then I don't even know how this story goes. Maybe I just get beheaded at the end. I just get beheaded at the end.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't read to the end yet.
Ugh, I quit. Leave meeting.
Well, guess somebody's not living happily ever after, is she? Alrighty then, let's continue with our story.
We can't continue. There's no Cinderella.
Sure there is. Put on the dress, Gabby. So Cinderella had a dress and she felt very pretty.
I feel very pretty. Thank you, birds. Tweet, 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 tweet. Now I shall walk to the ball.
And just then, Cinderella's wicked stepmother and two wicked stepsisters arrived.
Cinderella?
What are you doing here?
We hate you. I have a dress, and I'm going to the ball because the birds brought it to me.
And it was a wonderful ball, a huge ball, and everyone started dancing. Unfortunately, the wicked stepmother only knew how to cha-cha. One sister was doing a waltz, and the other one was looking. Do it.
Dun 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 dun. His Royal Highness, the Prince. Hello there. We're having a nice time, are we? Blimey. Who's that? She's gorgeous.
My name's not important.
Righto. Come here, love.
Oh, Prince, you're embarrassing me.
What's your name, love?
I have to leave. It would spoil everything if you knew my name.
Just tell him your name. Sheesh.
No, I could have loved you, especially because you were attractive.
Is this supposed to, like, drop a slipper or something?
Cinderella loses a slipper on her third trip to the prince's ball. He keeps throwing more balls, and she keeps freaking out until finally the prince nears pitch on the steps of the palace, and her shoe sticks. Her golden shoe, by the way.
Golden shoe?
And he comes looking for the foot that fits the golden shoe.
Huh. That does sound more comfortable than glass.
Can we skip to that part, please? I'm going to die.
Maybe you should put a little bit of effort into this.
Why don't you play your own part?
You're doing just fine, sweetie. I'll just watch.
Ugh, fine. A little this, a little that. The prince stops by with his shoe looking for a girl who fits it.
Hello there. Any of you darlings lost a shoe?
Oh, I did miss that. Hold on a minute. Do you mind if I try this on in the bathroom? I'm shy.
Take all the time you need, love.
Excellent.
And of course her foot was too big, so she chopped off her big toe.
So you all right in there?
It fits fine. I love you.
Bangers and mash. Let's get married. Jump in my carriage.
It's nice.
See, what's all this then? There's blood everywhere.
I popped a zit on my foot.
You cut off your toe, you did. Out of my carriage, you.
So the wicked stepsister went back home, and the prince returned to find Cinderella's other wicked stepsister.
May I please try on the shoe in the bathroom so nobody can see what I'm doing? Of course. I'm not all that bright.
And once she was in the bathroom, the shoe didn't fit her foot either. So she did the only sensible thing to do and chopped off her heel.
Shake. Oh, sweet, beautiful bunnies. All right in there.
I am fine. It fits.
All right then, let's get married. Jump in my carriage.
But as they were riding,
is there blood on your foot? I, cut myself shaving. I have hairy feet, like a hobbit. You cut off your heel. I did it for you.
And so the prince returned to the house for a third time.
Hello there. I realise several of the ladies in this here house have topped up body parts to fit in this here shoe, but I was just wondering if anyone else fit in it. You see, I'm not very smart, but I make up for it by being very persistent. It makes me ideal to run the government.
I will try the shoe.
Oh, thank goodness.
It fits.
It's just you.
It's just I. And they lived happily ever after. As for the wicked stepsisters, the swarm of birds pecked at them every now and then, just for fun.
Heck.
However,
I don't think so.
oh, and the wicked stepsisters ran off into the woods where they raised a sweet wolf cub to become a grandma-eating psychopath. But
that's just the beginning.
Exactly.
I thought your cell service was turned off.
Oh, we were all fine. We just wanted to see if she could do it.
That's not very nice.
What can you do? We're all out of time.
So, to recap.
Once upon a time, there was an orphan girl who married a prince whose evil stepsister were bothered by some angry birds.
Who ran into the woods. And found a wolf club and raised it to kill.
Which it did, and dressed in the lady's clothing, but then was killed by a wandering woodcutter.
And the girl grew up and married a king, but was poisoned and almost died.
But her son was killed and then resurrected and then turned into a dwarf who
saved another princess, who beat her evil stepmother in a martial arts duel, which forced her
to go in the woods and make a house of candy,
Where she was killed by another orphan girl and her brother,
who grew up to have a daughter who made a deal with a trio of supernatural beings,
whose daughter grew giant hair after she was put into a tower by another witch.
Enchantress?
And everybody lived happily ever after.